Welcome back to Clash at the Round Table. I'm your host, Rose.
It's your boy, Big Balls.
God damn, it's been a minute since we.
It's been a minute for you.
Hey, I mean, damn, like, hey, how you been?
How you been?
Hey, let's not act like we don't talk every goddamn day.
Hey, I've been here.
Man, how you want to pop this shit off?
I've been here, dog.
Man, how you want to pop this shit off, my bro?
Man, let's get into the how you feel about the fantasy. You want fantasy?
Man.
Over lucky.
Lucky?
Yeah. Old boy finna come back.
Man, hey, I'm going to tell you like this. I still had one person left. Hey, goddamn it.
Oh, he wasn't gonna do no. You had Higgins, right?
Nah, I had Knox.
Oh, he wasn't gonna do no.
Man, that man for the last 3-4 games, he averaged a touchdown. No. And he was gonna eat.
That game
I'm just saying.
That was gonna be a high scoring game.
My man was gonna eat. Point blank and period, he was gonna eat.
Boy had Diggs and Allen.
Nah, he ain't had this. He had the other wide receiver.
He had Gage.
Yeah. But you could tell he wasn't really looking for Gage early. He was looking for Stephon Diggs, and stuff like that. But ultimately, we already know the champ is here.
You got luck. Hey, I help you out.
Hey, I ain't gonna flip. Nah, I'm finna tell you what really sealed that shit for me is when I made that trade with Slim. And I was like, yeah, because I didn't have a running back worth of shit.
I ain't even pay no attention. I don't even pay attention to people's trade.
But hey, I went and got Singletary from his ass. Fuck that.
I don't pay attention.
Hey, and that boy went off. So I was like, okay.
I really don't pay no attention.
We good. We good.
That was a horrible trade for me too because I thought Dak was gonna be that nigga, and Dak wasn't talking about nothing after that, bro. But Dak was balling before I got him though.
He keep throwing interceptions.
Hey, I traded him at the right time too, because I think it was the week before that Dak went off, and then I had traded him to Slim, and then him and Rodgers had the same points they put up. I think Dak probably had one more point better than him that day. I was like, well, sorry for you. But I would say it's like I ain't like the way the shit ended, but
nobody did. Nobody saw that coming, so it's like there's nothing you can do.
Hell no.
Or catch a L or split the money.
True shit. But hey,
they might be playing in Atlanta.
I'm trying to do a repeat.
Yeah.
Trying to win our league again.
You got lucky, man.
Man, fuck, look.
I ain't doing 16 no more.
Come on, bro. Hey.
You said 16 for real?
I was just messing.
Hey,
that's
man.
the only reason he got in.
Bro.
I was fourth place, bro, in the playoffs. It was a wrap.
I think I was number 2, so I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I was number 1.
But
you was 1, Boss was 1, Slim was 2.
I think Kurt was 3.
Yeah.
Because I ain't even tried the last week.
No, that was 3.
I would have been number 1 if I actually tried. I ain't even tried the last week though. But bro, all jokes aside though, that canceled game really messed up everything.
Hell yeah.
Because bro, I was on the cruise at the time, and when I woke up, somebody texted me and was like, "Yeah, man, a player almost died on the field." That was the first text I got to my phone.
Shit, he did.
Then after that, bro, it was nothing but messages from group chats from fantasy talking about, "Hey, what we doing from here, Playboy?" That's why I was like, everybody was mad about what Skip said. I was like, nah, niggas was sending messages like before they even canceled the game, like, "Hey, bro, what does it mean for fantasy, bro? What does it mean for fantasy?"
Cause I ain't gonna flex. Like me and Boss, we had a text message. I was like, bruh, like I don't think they gon' I don't see it. He was like, yeah, I don't see it. Like that shit was nasty. It's like, yeah. And then I think it's one of us that asked like, yo, so what we gonna do about fantasy? Cause like, hey, then we was like, nah, we just gonna wait.
Yeah, they could have played Thursday, Friday, but it was just too early.
It was too close.
Yeah. So,
but,
I mean, no. I think the Chiefs and Bills gonna meet up in AFC Championship.
Yeah, they playing in good old Atlanta.
Yeah.
So do you think it's fair that they're doing a little coin flip? Kansas City got the number 1 seed. The Bills didn't get the number 1 seed.
I mean, that's the only choice you could do. I mean, anything else you can do?
I mean,
you had to flip a coin. I mean, what else you gonna do?
You could have gave them a tie.
You still got to pick a number 1 team. Yeah. So someone had to want to be number 1.
Oh, that's true.
So I mean, it really ain't matter anyway. The Chiefs had a first round bye anyway.
It would have mattered though because if the Bills beat the Chiefs back in like I think week 6 or something like that. So,
but it's gonna be the Bengals and the Bills.
You ain't got no faith in Mahomes.
I don't know, man. I mean, Mahomes. They got to play lower seed though.
Yeah.
So they won't play none. You already know the Bills gonna beat Miami.
They should just walk.
Cincinnati gonna beat the Ravens.
They don't have Lamar, so. Yeah.
So I mean, who the lowest seed is?
It'd be probably Jacksonville or
the Chargers.
Or the Chargers.
So the Chiefs will play one of them.
Which
I think Jacksonville.
If I'm the Chiefs, I don't want to see Jacksonville. I don't want to see Jacksonville.
They played them already early in the season.
Yeah, and Jacksonville beat their ass.
No, they lost.
We gonna have to
look the Chiefs lost.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
With that, like I would not want to see them. If I'm the Chiefs, I don't want to see Jacksonville. Point blank. Period. Like,
they've been there before. Jared's gonna.
Hey,
they gonna choke, bro.
I don't.
Come on, man.
Come on, they got your former Super Bowl winning.
They just don't have. They don't have
quarterback. Head coach.
Trevor Lawrence never been there before. Man, it's a whole different ball game. Playoffs come.
He's been on top stages of college football.
Bro, college
playoffs,
and NFL is different, bro.
Hey, it's just a little bit faster.
They not ready, man.
Just a little bit.
They not ready for that big stage.
I mean, they got veterans that
they ain't gonna beat no Chiefs. If it is, it's gonna be one of those sleeper. I just don't see them beating the Chiefs. Mahomes, Big Red been there before, man. I mean, Peterson been there before, but it's different. He ain't got players like Mahomes.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, but at the same time, you also got to look at it. You know, a couple years ago, the Chiefs did get their ass whooped by Tom Brady, and you know, so
that's a couple years.
Just saying. Any given Sunday. Now we done finished talking about the AFC. What about the NFC? You know, you got my Seahawks, which everybody thought was just gonna be terrible, and made the playoffs. By the way, and have the number 5 pick.
Niners they're gonna beat y'all by 14. Yeah, they're gonna be too much.
Nah,
Purdy ain't gotta do nothing. The defense they gonna run with McCaffrey. That's all you gotta do. They gonna run with him, run little screens with Tebow. He gonna be back.
I'm gonna say
defense is horrible. Y'all not gonna stop him.
Our defense is kind of horrible.
Yeah,
we're not horrible.
I don't trust Geno.
Kind of horrible. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you like I text your ass when you said that bullshit.
Yeah, I struggle with Baker Mayfield.
That's because Ramsey had like 2 interceptions.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was an emotional game for us because Bobby was back. So, yeah, I'm just saying.
It's going to be a blowout.
Nah, I don't know about that.
About 14 points.
I don't know about it.
I'm telling you.
I give them 7. Beat us by 7. But, hey, either way it goes, it's still a success in my book. I'm just saying.
I got the Giants.
You got Giants upsetting the Vikings?
Yeah, because they even teams, bro. I don't trust Kirk Cousins.
But the Giants doesn't have a better receiving core.
They don't matter. They got their defense solid. They gonna run the ball. They gonna play defense.
I give you that.
If you start Jefferson, bro, that's your game plan.
But you gotta box him in though. You gotta be really. If you notice anybody that has been real aggressive with him, like the Philadelphia Eagles game,
he can be stopped. The Packers stopped him.
Man, stop one goddamn word.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. if you key on him, Kirk if you get pressure on Kirk, bro, he gonna fold. I'm telling you.
I give you that because I still don't believe.
I don't trust him, bro. It probably a close game. It's gonna be one of the good games.
I think that's one of the more like it could go either way because a lot of people don't trust Danny Dimes, you know. But it's like, hey, give it to Saquon, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is with that. What about the Cowboys and good old Tom Brady? How you feel about that matchup?
That's a toss up. I'm gonna go with the Bucks, man.
Man, I'm going with Tom Brady,
Yeah.
man. He ain't never lost to no goddamn category in his goddamn career, so I don't expect him to lose now. Sorry, not sorry. And then I really...
But Dallas should win, though, to be honest.
They got the better team overall because the Bucks do not look in sync at all season. Like, and I'm be honest with you, all season long, offensively, Tom Brady and his wide receivers look like they was like not on the same page. And I get it. Someone was injured at different points in the season. Cool. And then Tom Brady was going through the whole divorce shit, which I think she fuck her. Go get your black chick. You know, hey, you're good to go. Yeah. Back on top. But they haven't been in sync. So, like, the obvious pick would be Dallas, but it's Tom Brady.
But yeah, Buccaneers defense been trash too. So,
but we talking about Tom Brady. We talking about the GOAT.
It's easy. Dallas run the ball, dude. That play a little slant game, and their defense get a couple sacks on them. They can win. But I already know how Dallas is in the playoffs.
Dak gonna try to play hero ball, and if you look at it, the statistics shows with Dak and the Cowboys, they do better running the ball off. Well, running more than passing. If you got Dak throwing 40 times a game, not gonna work. Point blank period. It's not gonna work. He's gonna turn that bitch over.
That's Kellen Moore too. Kalen, whatever his name. He be trying to throw the ball a lot too.
Let me ask you, what was up with you and Robert?
He brainwashed, man. He brainwashed.
Why you say that? Why you say that, man?
He talking about, come on. He talking about there's no such thing as white privilege, and as a black man,
it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah,
like it really is. Like I feel like this, if you, especially in NFL, is really plain as day.
Yeah.
Because anytime you have a rule in place where you have to interview so many minority head coaches, and it doesn't mean that, hey, we're going to give them the job. Because look at Kansas City's offensive coordinator.
Oh, yeah. He should have been had a job.
He should have been had a job. But, hey, would you leave him at home?
Who that?
Chiefs coordinator.
It depends. He got to be in a good situation. Like, I'm not going to the Texans.
Oh, hell no. That's a death sentence.
Who else? What else coach out there? Open.
You got the Panthers.
I might go to Arizona. Arizona a little good spot right there for him.
But they talking about getting rid of D-Hop.
Yeah, he already gone. He did a tweet on Instagram saying thank Arizona. He already gone, so I think he gonna go to the Jaguars. That's what
I see Bill Belichick trying to scoop him.
Now they said Jaguars looking at him. Cleveland looking at him. That might be a little pickup right there, Cleveland.
Reunite him with his old QB.
Yeah,
could be a good matchup.
But Arizona, they rebuilding.
Yeah, they are.
It's not a good place
from the front office all the way to the coaching staff.
Yeah.
I think the best job right now, and I hate to say it, but it will have to be Denver.
Yeah, Sean Payton trying to go.
Like, you have a young defense that is hungry, very talented. You got a shutdown cornerback. You got you got some ball hawks on that defense.
Yeah, they need a running back.
That they do. And as much as people have been giving Russell Wilson slack, and I ain't gonna flex, I was one of them, like, literally, not because I don't like him or anything like that. Hey, I wanted that higher pick, shit.
Yeah, I got number 5 pick.
Yeah, like, Chargers couldn't finish it off. We were supposed to be within that top 3. Just saying.
They give it a house, boy.
Hey, I'll take the 5th pick.
They'll get him running back in like the 3rd round.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because running backs is not gonna, like, you have some good running backs, but I feel like this draft is leaning towards the defensive side a lot.
Yeah,
so we'll see. Because I don't. It's really only 2 good quarterbacks in the draft, and if you don't get them,
CJ,
Bryce.
Not AJ. Dang,
But they talking about the dude from Kentucky might be something.
He gonna be good too.
You talking about
Richardson?
Yeah,
he gonna be a sleeper pick.
I think it depends on what system he goes to. Like, if he goes, if he has a Lamar situation where they're willing to build around, and that's the thing, like you have to be willing to build around these quarterbacks in order for them to have success. If you're not, Raiders,
He gonna go to the Raiders. Raiders need a quarterback. Atlanta talking about they might get Lamar.
I don't see Lamar going to Atlanta. It'll be full circle type thing.
I don't think so. Arthur, he's scared to get another black quarterback like Vic. That's over right there.
Oh, you shot the fuck out of that.
For real, he ain't getting no more black quarterback, bro.
That boy having buyer's remorse.
Cause look, they could have got Lamar in the draft before. They passed on the dude, man.
But see, everybody wanted Lamar to switch his position.
Yeah,
they did not want him to be a QB. And I'll say this, like the Ravens took a shot on him. Cool.
They had a choice. Who was their quarterback? What, Flacco?
Yeah, Flacco was the quarterback. Yeah. You took a shot. Not only that, but also look at this. When it comes down to the Ravens, you'll be a damn fool not to give Lamar what he wants because honestly,
they're not gonna pay him.
But see, here's the thing. If they don't pay him, you have to switch up your whole offensive scheme.
You gotta think about it. Look back in the day with Ravens. They pay defensive players. They a defensive team.
Yeah.
They never had no franchise quarterback.
Hey, you got one right here.
They're not gonna pay him. That's just their system, man. The owner's gonna pay the defense. You see, Raquan just got paid.
Yeah, he did. And
Lamar ain't getting paid that.
Arguably, I would have paid him too because look, he's a young, talented player.
They ain't gonna pay Lamar. If they is, he not gonna take what he want. They gonna trade him.
That's true.
They gonna have to give him some more guaranteed money, man. He want at least $200.
He want his contract fully guaranteed.
He want at least $200. He already said at least $200.
Fully guaranteed. And you can't beat him. You can't arguably let's look what he has done. MVP. Made the playoffs. Damn it, every year that he has a full start.
Won 10 games plus. Yeah. They won 10 games this year.
And arguably when you look at their offense, you take him out, it looks completely different.
They not putting no help around him, bro. You bring in Deshaun Jackson and he hurt. And y'all cut him already. He don't even got nobody but Andrew on the tight end. That's it. What's our boy name? Baltimore? He injury prone.
Yeah. So they do need. I thought Hollywood was gonna be something for him, but it didn't work out like that.
He was good.
Yeah, but they gave up on him, so it didn't work out.
Now they don't have nobody. He don't have nobody to throw to.
All he got is tight ends. Got some hellified tight ends now, but
that ain't gonna win. They ain't gonna win no games.
You need wide receivers.
Yeah, you need at least one.
You need wide receivers. So let me ask you this. Let's go down to the college ranks real quick. So those who haven't heard of, been living on a rock, Georgia finally did something useful, and that's win back-to-back titles. You know, and now you have Georgia fans with this easy-ass schedule. Like y'all, and I want everybody to point out their fucking schedule like they was pointing out Alabama's schedule. Just saying, put it out there. Do you think Georgia is the new standard of college football?
How's your new standard?
Hey, they got back-to-back titles. This is what Georgia fans is saying. We got back-to-back titles. And
you playing against scrubs. I'm just being honest. You playing against teams that like you paying for championships.
Okay.
You giving players money.
All right.
So it's not no standards. People not going to Georgia for the logo. If we're being real, they going to get paid, bro.
So you basically saying they going to Magic City.
I mean, that's any team now. They going for the money, bro. College is not the same. No kids is spoiled. They want to come in and get paid and stuff, bro.
That's true.
And then Kirby is feeding them lies, talking about they was an underdog. Come on, man.
I mean, but here's the thing. Is it a lie if they believe in it? Because like arguably all season long, don't get me wrong, all season long, everybody really wasn't talking about Georgia. Everybody's like, Georgia,
Bro, they had them win the East. Come on now. They said they was gonna be 5-7. Who said they gonna be 5-7?
I'm be honest with you. I did not see them repeating. at all.
I seen them going to the playoffs. I said in the
But-
show, I said Georgia is going back to the playoffs.
I seen them going back to the playoffs. But far as repeating, no. I did not see that happening. Especially how Ohio State took it to them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you really can't put your trust in a Big Ten team. Shit. I'm just saying. You can't put your trust in one of them motherfuckers. You seen what Michigan did. They let TCU get in that bit. And everybody, you let a man bet 1.5 mil.
That's chump change.
Chump change. Shit, that ain't chump change to me. Fuck
Shit,
that.
that man worth like $300 million, probably more than that.
Yeah, because he did that with the Astro game and some other game that he did and
Yeah,
won.
he won baseball.
But
He from Houston.
you let TCU get in there, and TCU really just embarrassed themselves.
They ain't even try.
Like,
I cut it off. That was the worst championship game I ever watched.
it wasn't competitive. I feel like this, once you heard on any social media, like, hey, yo, they should have put Bam at. Nah, don't put us in there. Nah. Like, nah, fuck that. Y'all wanted this chaos, and arguably you couldn't put Bama in there anyway. As much as I love Bama, and I'll sit there and like, hey, yo, this is what it is. We're the standard. Woo, woo. You couldn't put us in there. We had 2 losses. So,
I mean, you only lost by 4 points though.
still, what credible win did we really have? We lost to LSU.
What credible win TCU had?
Hey.
Only credible win Michigan was with Ohio State.
True.
So I mean,
And technically, we should have been.
the committee supposed to go by the best teams.
We know that was.
That's what the college playoffs is about. It's the 4 best teams in the nation.
It is.
But they're not going by that. They're going by records. And
I feel like these records do play a part, because you look at it like this, and I believe me and you had this conversation early in the season too, when we played Texas. Arguably, if that Texas QB didn't get hurt, arguably we would have lost that game. And if any Alabama fan says otherwise, we would have lost that shit. Fuck out of here. We would have lost that shit. You know, so that would have been really 3 losses. That's really only one win they really given us like, hey, yo, we really,
but you gotta go by the scrum for the schedule too.
That too. TCU,
They don't play Texas, right?
yeah, they played.
Yeah.
I don't think they played Texas.
I think they beat Baylor in the last second with the field goal.
Yeah,
And they got their ass stumped by I think they lost to Texas.
Kansas. They
One team they lost to.
They got their ass whooped in the championship
Yeah.
game to Kansas, but it's like
They ain't belong there. They know they didn't belong there. SEC is the whole fast pace, bro.
and that's where the big boys play at.
So it's
Just
like-
saying, that's where the big boys play at.
One more year and this crap is over with. We go with 12 teams. So everything will be different.
Still the ball. Do you think that Georgia's dominant can consider itself? Hey, we're a dynasty team.
What's a dynasty? Dynasty is keep win. You got to keep winning. Can they keep winning?
That's the question I asked them last year.
I mean, if
And,
you keep winning, but is you gonna win the big game? That's what a dynasty is.
hey, they
Okay, I get them. Okay, I get. Okay, I'm gonna give them 5 years.
okay.
If they win 3 championships out of 5, they're a dynasty.
Okay.
I give them that.
Hey,
I mean, that's what dynasty is.
that's true. And arguably, if our one particular,
They're a great football team, but you're not playing no competition though. That's my only like.
that means Florida need to step up.
I mean, you can't we can't pay every student who come to Florida. Well, I mean, I'm the same, bro. I'm not finna get no 18-year-old $500,000, and I don't know if he's gonna be a bust or not.
That's true.
I mean, kudos to Georgia. They boosters don't care about paying the players.
I mean,
I mean, they some players not getting that much money, but the big time players they getting bread. Look at Bryce Young. He got $1 million contract, $1 million. So it's like,
true.
what you can't compete with that. Florida ain't no school that's we're an academic school. We're not gonna just be giving out money just to give out just to play sports. Some schools might.
I mean, but y'all did have Tim Tebow and
He changed the football. That's different though.
Who else? Who else y'all had?
All them boys ain't get paid like that though.
Well, nah, but come on.
We got Aaron.
Y'all arguably
They
y'all
played for
was,
your logo though.
that's true. But arguably Florida at one point in time in the early 2000s was considered the top tier team. Because shit, let's be real, y'all had it in football and y'all had it in basketball. Yeah. And if I ain't mistaken, I think y'all had it in baseball too.
Still do,
so
yeah.
like Florida was that team.
Yeah. Everybody have their time, bro. It was Florida, Alabama. It was LSU for a little bit, and LSU went back.
LSU. I wanted to say LSU for a little bit. Like they only won 1 year.
They won two times. But it still was up there. Then now it's Georgia running stuff right now.
I'm gonna say this.
They taking advantage of it.
They should.
Yeah.
They should. But also they poked the fucking Giant. You pissed off Nick Saban.
Yeah.
And now people got to deal with the wrath of that. I just want everybody to keep that same fucking energy that they had for Alabama saying, hey, well, we want Bama. I want to see if y'all want to say y'all want them Bulldogs.
Georgia got easy schedule though for next year to favor.
Hey,
they got an easy schedule.
All I gotta say, we'll see them in the SEC championship. You quote me on that one.
Yeah, they'll win the East next year because we got one more year until we get our quarterback in. And he the top quarterback, so you got a good time, man. We'll get back there soon. Speaking
of quarterbacks, what you think about Stetson Bennett?
He did his job. He did what he supposed to do. I mean, bro. Anybody could have played. Anybody could be a quarterback back there with Georgia, bro. You stat.
I ain't gonna flex.
He ain't do nothing really special, man.
Bro, the way you looked at it, like, man, I don't really want to give this nigga his credit.
Bro, he's not gonna do good in the NFL. He's not gonna start.
Man,
he might be an okay backup.
Damn.
If that, he's not tall enough. That's what NFL scouts are to say.
Well, they said the same thing about Bryce Young.
They ain't saying that about Bryce Young. If that was
Mel Kiper has said,
but he's going in the first top 5.
Yeah, true.
Jalen Hurts is short too. He still got drafted. Bennett he don't have no quarterback. He's not like
he just ain't that guy.
He just he's not that guy. He's okay quarterback. What you gonna do? Put him on Missouri team. How many games they win? That's what I'm saying. If you ain't have all the talent around, because in the NFL you're not gonna have no stat team.
It depends. So I'm gonna say that it depends on the situation.
He ain't got no stat team, bro.
It really depends on the situation. What he doing,
bro, he's not finna run, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, they gonna like his ass
bro,
up.
Yeah, in the field.
Because he's really not that fast.
Yeah, he's short, bro. Like, he gonna be off the edge of some defense and they gonna pop his ass, bro. You see what happened to Jake Fromm? He
like, I don't even remember him playing.
He played for I think he back up to the Giants or something, or the Miami, one of them teams. I don't even know if he's still in the league. And he went what? He went in the second round, I think. Yeah, he went in the second round.
That's bad.
No, Georgia don't develop quarterbacks, bro. They good on defense.
What about Matthew Stafford?
He had to go somewhere to get a ring. He the best Georgia quarterback in the NFL.
I think so. I think he is.
Yeah, he with the Buffalo Bills now.
Oh, Lord.
Jake Fromm. He went to the Buffalo Bills. They drafted him. I don't even think he's in the league right now.
Man, he might be in that XFL league.
Yeah.
So
see, Commanders signed him to the practice squad. See, he's not a good quarterback, bro.
And Commanders suck. They need.
I mean, Benny he can run, so that might be a good, you know what I'm saying, third string quarterback. I don't know, man.
I mean, we'll see, but I
just don't.
I look at it like this: when people sit there and say, "Hey, well, we need to make a story," he needs to have his own documentary about the struggles that he has overcome.
Yeah, he should. I give him that, but playing in the NFL, I just don't see no team taking a chance on him.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, like a backup or something. Like, not
You
like,
got some teams that need QBs.
I just can't see him starting no league. NFL and college is two different things, bro.
It is, but hey, he's 25, so he should. He up there with Lamar, so he should know how to run a
offense.
Yeah. You know, get out of shit.
We're gonna see. He'll get drafted. Somebody pick him up.
No question. I think he'll be.
He might be a Purdy or something, man. Ain't they the same size?
Yeah, but I think Purdy's different.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying that because like he's winning, but at the same time, you gotta look at it. It really just depends on the system and what you have around that QB. You look at Purdy, San Francisco. Come on, you have Kittle, you have Samuels, you have McCaffrey, you got that other running back, you got IU. He has weapons to throw to. It's no question. And then Shannon, he's like a cheat code for coaches. Yeah. I'm just saying. And speaking of coaches, what do you think Deion's gonna do with Colorado? Do you think he could turn them into a powerhouse like he did with, Jackson State?
I give him 2-3 years to turn that program around. Cause you got it's hard because you know with USC, Utah still pretty good. Mm-hmm. Who else in there? TCU in there too, right?
Yeah, TCU, Arizona State. I think Arizona.
Hey, I got him winning 7 games his first year. He should be able to make a bowl game.
Honestly, I think within the first 2 years he's gonna turn that thing around. Within the first 2 years, I wouldn't even much give him 5, based on how.
Yeah, you got ACC players coming over there too.
Yeah, like based on how the transfer portal is. Yeah. You have a chance to all right, well, we get this player, that player, and stuff like that. And come on, who doesn't want to play for Deion? Soon people say, hey, he's going to Colorado.
Yeah, he going to get recruits in.
You seen how everybody's like, oh, I'm jumping in the portal. Hey, Deion, come get me. Yeah. And the epic speech that he gave, oh, man.
A fake cry.
It wasn't even much to cry. It was just the fact that he told those players in Colorado, like, look, hey, I got some dogs coming with me. I ain't coming alone.
All the white boys, they transfer.
Get your ass in the transfer portal.
They horrible, bro.
He's like, hey.
I think the quarterback had, I think he had like 300 to 500 yard passing. That's horrible, bro.
Yeah. But
bro, that's horrible. 300 to 500, bro, that's like 20 yards per game or something, bro. And you play 10 games. He transferred. I think he went to a D3 school. So.
He need to.
Yeah, he was over.
Come on, you really think you was gonna start over Deion's son?
Yeah.
And Deion's son ain't no pushover, but I feel like this. The odds is gonna be against him a little bit because it's like, all right, you did in the HBCU, conference.
It's football,
but you already know how they gonna be like.
It's football.
The storyline. Oh well, Deion did in the HBCU, he dominated and stuff like that. But this is a different ball game. This is a Power 5 schools and stuff like. Can he do that? Can Shador do what he did?
I think they're gonna do good, man. Because it's the power. Come on, bro. Teams ain't really that good out there.
Yeah, I think he's in the Pac-12, something like that.
Yeah.
So,
he can at least win 6-7 games first year.
I give him at least about 8.
Yeah.
I give him 8. Speaking of Power 5, going back to the championship, the little blowout that has happened. Do you feel like the SEC is really the kings of
course it is.
College football? And here comes the second part. Do you feel like when it comes down to the committee, you think they should put more than just one SEC school in?
Oh, they about to. 2024, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be at least 4 now.
Hey,
it's 12 teams, 4 in the ACC. It could probably be 3 from the Pac 10, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna change. So it's gonna be different rocks.
do you feel like other school, other conferences probably done caught up to the SEC a little bit.
You can't.
I mean, but here's why I say that. Let's put that out there because some fact when you look at the Pac-10, the Big Ten, not the Pac-10, but the Big Ten, they had two schools get in. Last time a school did that, a conference did that was the SEC, and we did that multiple times. Once with LSU and Alabama and Georgia and Alabama again, and I think it was somebody else.
It come down to talent. You gotta get 5 stars in, bro. 5 4-star, 2 3-stars ain't gonna cut it to beat the SEC. You gotta get people on your same level as you at speed.
So I'm gonna say it really depends because I can't sit there and just say, because this guy's a 2-star, he can't equal up to a 5-star here's why I say that. Look at Aaron Donald. The bitch was a beast, and he was a 2-star.
We talking about college. We ain't talking about you develop in the pros. We talking about what you gonna do in college.
He was a 2-star. Bobby Wagner, a 2-star, and Bobby Wagner.
I'm talking about when you playing in the championship game, in the playoffs. What are you gonna do then? You might be a 2-star, then you develop when you go to the NFL. Can you win the championship then? You can't. You have to work on your craft.
Hey,
You gotta think about a lot of them coaches ain't used to coaching like good players and stuff. Don't know how to develop them too.
No, that's true.
It's a whole different beast. You got good coaches, Kirby, Saban.
Honestly, I feel like this, and anybody can correct me when I'm wrong. I feel like this when the minorities do better in college because you can see that they develop their players a lot more. Because look at. If we just look at some of these coaching staffs, a lot of them have black players, black coaches on there, and a lot of them, flourish.
Of course, because you relate better to a person who like you. That's all it comes down to. If they play their position, they know how it was.
Some coaches don't like them.
Yeah.
Look at Coach Chavis. He ain't like nobody but Danny. Scratch that. He loved Danny.
Because it was the money. Danny brought the money in. Yeah, you gonna love the person who bring the fans in.
Yeah, that's true. Because it was like fuck everybody else.
Yeah,
don't touch Dak.
Yeah, I mean,
don't touch him.
I hope it changed though. Because that was horrible, man.
Horrible one to wear. I honestly, TCU deserved to get in there, but Michigan dropped the ball.
Yeah,
they let them win. They weren't supposed to win that game, but hey, it is what it is. This past weekend, Reggie Bush, Tim Tebow, they headlined the College Hall of Fame class that's being inducted. How do you feel? Because Tebow's your guy.
It's about time, man. It should have been. Tebow been out of school since 07?
I think so.
Yeah, 07. He should have. It should have been. They be taking too long, bro. I guess they trying to let older people to get in, but
shit, they be having to ask the older people.
Yeah,
if we really and I'm be honest, I wasn't trying to really go deep down, digging in, because I want to say there's a lot of older people that's it's a mixture of older and younger people that's in there now. So, but what surprised me was Bush.
Oh yeah, because he got his trophy back. So
finally,
man,
but
he was the best, bro. Everybody was USC fans when he was, bro. That dude changed the game, dog.
He did. He really did.
That dude was so.
But
that's the best running back I ever saw in my life, bro. In college.
I'm gonna say this: if you look at it, I still don't think. I feel like Reggie Bush still has that black cloud across his head because you never how you see Tebow going back to his school and stuff like that, Armada and stuff like that. You don't see Reggie Bush at USC.
They turn their back on that dude, bro.
And that's the sad part.
They took the trophy away from him, bro. Then they lied on him when it was the boosters giving him money and stuff. Come on, man.
Come on. They did him wrong.
But nobody say nothing about Favre stealing all that money.
Nah.
See what I'm saying?
Speaking of stealing money, but Michigan is being investigated for Jim Harbaugh buying one of his recruits a hamburger.
They're ridiculous, bro. they be doing too much, bro.
A fucking hamburger.
Coaches gonna buy players, bro. They just this stuff is getting out of control, bro.
But
you can't do nothing, bro. It's probably somebody saw him and snitched on him or something.
But he was already. But the recruit, from my understanding, the recruit already committed to Michigan.
So you can't buy your players own food.
Evidently not. It's a violation.
Yeah, I think they got so they got crazy rules, man. Certain stuff you can do.
But speaking of him, do you see him going to the NFL?
I think he is because he got a lot of stuff. That's what happened with Urban, man. If Urban ain't leave, bro, it wouldn't be no Georgia and Alabama right now, bro. We'd be out there. It'd be going back and forth.
I wouldn't even say that because you got to look at it. Urban Meyer had left football, came back, went to Ohio State. So, like, and then he left.
He won a championship with them, too, ain't he? It was Zeke, right?
Yeah.
Who was their quarterback? Was it Braxton Miller? I don't think so.
I know Braxton Miller was there when.
Oh, it was no, it wasn't a dude who died. Was it?
Talking about Dwayne Haskins. Yeah. Damn.
What year that was? 2014. Yeah,
14 or 15. That is a good question. Who the fuck was their quarterback?
Look it up.
Damn. Either way, go.
JT Barrett.
Yeah, he wasn't worthwhile thinking.
He was good back in college. They had Bozo too.
They had a state roster.
Yeah, Campbell.
But a lot of their players develop in the
Cordell Jones was on there too. So I think Cordell started.
One on.
Yep. They had Eli Apple.
Eli Apple always getting burnt.
Yeah.
So
They had Braxton Miller too.
that nigga trash.
They had the squad, bro.
Eli Apple trash.
Zeke then fell off too, man.
I think it's injuries. I
mean, we ain't in the game. He run the ball good, but they like Pollard.
Oh yeah,
they fuck with Pollard, man.
Do you think they're gonna keep Pollard because his contract's up?
You got to, because he's like that.
I see somebody stealing him away.
Somebody offering more money, but you got to think about that. Running backs they don't pay running backs that.
Nah, that's why it's like, hey, somebody gonna steal him.
Yeah.
So, and arguably you're gonna get one hell of a player. So, and speaking of hell of players, how do you feel like Skip and Uncle Shay shit gonna break up?
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's staged or not. But Shannon getting tired of him though. He trying him like a little boy.
Hey,
tell him to put his glasses on. Like what?
Man, put his glasses on. The word.
He can get his own show. Though. I don't understand why he don't get his own show. I mean, he got his podcast. I'm talking about like on television.
Yeah.
Get the Shay.
I think honestly, and I ain't gonna say I feel like this. With Skip, you left ESPN and you was working with Stephen A.
Yeah.
Then you went to, FedEx or Fox, whatever.
Fox, yeah,
whatever you want to call it. So you went there.
They said FedEx.
You went there, and then you picked up, Uncle Shay Shay.
You know what he was doing, man.
Hey, arguably,
they know what
come on, let's be for real. Everybody watch that show if they do watch the show.
Shannon, yeah.
Because of Shannon.
Yeah.
They don't watch it because of Skip.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you get rid of Uncle Shay Shay, it defeats the purpose, It defeats the purpose, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, man, you got anything for the good people?
Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay off drugs, man.
Why they gotta stay on drugs?
Drugs killing everybody right now.
I don't know.
Big Scar, he died from overdose.
I really don't know who that nigga was. I'm just being honest. I ain't never heard his
music. I probably heard his music, but I ain't know who it was. It probably had a good beat to it.
I'll be for real, like...
Yeah, so many rappers I don't know. Big Scar.
Like, I still don't know who the nigga was. Like, and then
He's not even big. Why you call yourself Big Scar? He ain't even big.
I don't know, because I don't know what the nigga look like, so I can't really.
Bro, it's so many young rappers. There's so many young rappers you don't know about. I don't know.
Like, I don't know.
Like I didn't know young NBA young boy until the dude at my job, young boy. He put me on that shit. I was like, this shit kind of hard.
I ain't gonna lie.
Them beats be catchy, bro.
Hey,
I'm like, who the fuck is NBA young boy? He playing basketball or something?
damn.
I'm like, no, listen to it. I started listening to it. It's like, oh, he's
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no offense to him. Like NBA young boy, you gotta have a couple screws loose in your fucking head. Listen to that goddamn nigga.
I like,
for real.
Lonely Child. I like him. Some music's great to me.
Like
man.
he do got some good music,
Yeah.
but it's like you gotta have some screws loose because that nigga be having like. He always talk about robbing some goddamn body.
I don't be listening to this. I just listen to the beat.
Hey.
Hard.
Nigga don't know word for word, but it's like, hey,
yeah,
I know that beat.
Yeah,
That beat was fire. But man, you know, honestly, man, y'all continue to wear your crowns and we out, man.